I mean, it happens in football. Gary Neville, to be fair, I watched him when I got home last night. I watched the football, and Gary says, well, we've done it to lots of teams and it's happened to us, and somewhere along the way you've got to accept it. But I think it's hard to accept when you've got referees and linesmen that make decisions that are just... They shouldn't even be allowed near a football stadium. What was that young Andrew Edwards told us this? Yep. You're going to pronounce the word statistician. He's been banned twice in Russia. Yeah. Twice he's been banned in Russia for bad refereeing.
And he still gets on the FIFA list.
And he still gets on the FIFA list. And an important match like last night. Well, you know what I think of people that run football? I want to know, Steve, which press guy in Britain has rung UEFA to complain about the one-game ban in Roy Keane? They've not come up with that, UEFA saying we're going to complain about our own people for giving Roy a one-man ban. Somebody in this country's phoned them up. I would like to know who. Nobody out there is honest enough to probably phone you up and tell you who, but somebody has done it.
But now, my favourite part of the programme. The quiz. Cue music, cue whatever. Okay, my quiz questions. I've been hiding them under here in case he took a peek, because I know what he's like. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? 7 questions? Right. Who did you score your last goal against for United?
Oh my goodness. I've got a terrible memory for things like that. I expect it to be a very good one, and I expect it to be a header. Coventry.
No. This was courtesy of Andrew Edwards from our office as well, who does all of our stats. So he gave me this question. Bournemouth, 1985, in the third round of the FA Cup. It's one of the things he first told me when he first met me. Did you know when your dad scored his last goal for Manchester United? Because he knows everything, honestly.
I don't even remember playing against Bournemouth. No.
Oh, well, you did. The last game was obviously not that memorable a one. OK. We've still got plenty to discuss in this programme. I think John in Dudley is waiting on the line to put his points across. Good evening.
Hello, Hayley.
Hi.
Hi, Lee. Mark.
Hi, John. You all right?
Yeah, fine. Just to reiterate, really, what's already been said, I thought under the circumstances it was a brilliant point of Villa, regardless if Chelsea had a won or not, especially with 10 men. If anything, Villa caused more of a threat when they had 11. And I mean, I just can't understand the inconsistency of referees. I mean, there was a lot in our game tonight. But if you get a chance, lads, and Hayley, if you watch the one at Liverpool and Arsenal with Howard Webb, I mean, he was right in front of a free kick, and Fabregas stuck his arm up, and it's blatant, and he never gives nothing. It's just incredible. You know, these referees can't see. I mean, everybody else seems to see, but they don't. But yeah, like I say, Villa took 4 points off us this season, but we'll have the last laugh at the cup final. I've just got a little stat here, and Hayley, if you can, I mean, I know you can't do it now, but if you can get the statisticians to check for us. I think since United won the FA Cup in 1990, which obviously the two lads there was part of, I don't think Fergie's lost a cup final after he's lost one. So, in other words, as he's lost a cup final, he's always won the next one.
On to win the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's never lost 2 cup finals, including... I'm not talking about Charity Shield, I'm on about domestic ones here in Europe. And I don't think he's lost one, so keep that record up and we'll beat Villa in the League Cup final.
Cool, thank you for that, John. Our statistician, Andrew Edwards, may just be watching and will be straight on the text. I know that he likes to text all of us very often with the random stats that we get after perhaps we've needed them. But I'm sure, Andrew, if you're watching, you will help John in Dudley out with that one. I know that you will. But anyway, still got plenty more to come. Darren Fletcher will be with you as well after this break.
Lou Macari and I have clambered off the substitutes bench tonight to come into the show instead of Paddy and Mandy. And before the break even, we asked you this teaser. The 4 years, we want to know the 4 years when Bayern Munich won the European Cup. Lou?
Well, the last time I was sub for Paddy on this show, Dave, I got all the questions right. And I said to the stat man, Andrew Edwards, who's our top man, that it was too easy. Now, he's made sure that this time it's going to be harder for me. I've got 74 and 75, and I think there's some other time in the 70s, but I haven't got a clue of the other 2 dates.
Right, well, the answer's 74, 75, 76 and 2001. So you got 2?
Yeah, I got 2. He said he'd make it tougher for me. I had a real go at him the last time. I said his questions were too easy, and he said, right, next time you're on, he says, you're going to get it. That was his exact words, you're going to get it. So I've got it.
Right, there you go.